Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's Motivational Monday. Guess what? I'm on the road. Can you see that? There's cars going all behind me. Yep, Mark is singing on the road again, and he will come for your entertainment. As you can see, I remembered to flip the camera this time. I'm in the passenger side. Good to note. I'm the passenger side, and the light is coming on me. I cannot control that the way it is. I look ghostly. It's really good for the jawline, though. It gives me a nice, gets rid of the wrinkles. It makes my teeth look nice. Come on in. There's Denise and Susan. Hi, guys. Here you all come. Exciting, exciting. Denise, we were talking about you in our meeting today, believe it or not. Dan's working hard on your site. Yes, Denise is one of my NutriCoach graduates. She has got an exciting program coming up. So good. Hi, Liz. Here comes everybody. Come on in. Let's get ready for the new year. Thanks, Kimberly. Hi, Amy. Amy says it's snowy in North Dakota. You're not even going to believe this. It was in the 70s as we were going through Virginia. We are now in, where are we? Are we in Virginia still? We're in Tennessee. Okay. Hey, Catherine, Donna. You guys keep coming in. I love it. This is good. This is good. It is time, you guys. It is time. I'm going to pull up our quote of the week on my laptop in front of me so that I remember what it is, because I won't otherwise. All right, let's see what we got. Come on in. There's Eunice and Deborah. My girl, Deborah. Good to see you. Everyone's here. Okay, this isn't working. All right. Come on in. All right, it's Motivational Monday. You know what that means. We're going to talk about the things that motivate us, that keep us going, that help develop great habits. And as we are in the midst of getting ready to dump the teens, if you will, and get into the 20s, the roaring 20s, I hope so. I'm ready to roar into a new decade. Are you? Yeah, we've got a lot of really great people coming in and helping us out with our Take Back Your Life program. Lots of new people who've signed up for that. That's my coaching program, my top shelf thing, all the good stuff. It is so cool. I'm really excited. Somebody just said, hello, Leanne, checking you out for the first time. I can't see your name, but let me see. If I do that, I'll probably lose the whole thing. Wiggling all over the place here on the road. You can see I can't keep still. But come on in. Listen, we're ready for a new year, a new decade, everything. This is a significant time of year. Do you believe that? I believe it. I am so excited to have this whole new thing happen. I'm excited to say goodbye to 2019, and I'm excited to roar into, Amy said it, I'm going to roar into 2020. We're all going to roar into 2020. Big things on the horizon. And you know, I just want to mention right now that when we're looking ahead to plan, the tendency is to go back and to do the same thing that we've always done every year, right? To sit down and just hurriedly go through making these New Year's resolutions. This is the year I'm going to lose the weight. This is the year I'm going to get organized. I'm going to start menu planning. We get people coming to our site in droves because they either want to lose weight or they want to start feeding their family at home and stop going through the drive-through and calling the pizza guy or whatever. And I'm just going to tell you this, that your habits are going to direct your path, period. And our quote of the week, which I don't have in front of me, is that you have to go through the wilderness to get to the promised land. And that means that there's a lot of stumbling, there's a lot of falling, there's a lot of whatever you have to do. And I'm going to tell you this right now. This is my big clarity moment of all of this. Because as I was sitting down, I just finished writing my email for the new year to send out to everybody who's on our list. And that was that the quote that drove me with almost everything that I have been doing since probably about September has been the Joyce Meyer quote. Is this, or you can be powerful or you can be pitiful, but you can't be both. And so I've been examining everything that I'm doing. Is this powerful or is this pitiful? Is this full on, full out, or is this just half ass? You know, I say that word all the time, half ass. It's a good word because it really kind of demonstrates exactly what's going on. Am I in it or am I out? And that's where I want to go with my life. I know that's where you want to go with yours. We get the opportunity to do this as we're motivated to look at the new year, resolutions, whatever. I really don't want to see you do resolutions. I want to see you do goals. I want to see you have a vision for yourself that is so much bigger than you've ever had, ever. This is a rare time. This is a time where it's not just New Year's, it's a new decade as well. What if we elevate everything? What if we elevate everything and say this time, this little piece of space that we have, the 30th and the 31st, this is a time we really have an opportunity to think about it, to mull it over, to bring it up over and over again, and to really dial it in. Not just do the same old, but get into it. Really look at it and examine it. You don't have to do a bazillion goals. It doesn't have to take up a whole sheet of paper even. Just to look at it and figure out, these are my goals. These are the habits that go with the goals. This is how I'm going to make them into routines every single day. That's what we do with the Take Back Your Life journal. It's that simple. You can do this. You can do it just as much as I can. You can do it with a group of people. And I'm telling you, where a lot of people are starting from is they don't feel well. They want to feel good. They want to full out participate in their lives. And they can't. Their bodies are holding them back. That's why we want to take back our lives. We want to take back our bodies. And we have to do that with good, amazing habits. And we have to clean out the clutter and bring in the good stuff. You know, nature abhors a vacuum. We can't just say, I'm done with that. I'm not going to eat sugar anymore. Well, what are you going to eat instead? How about some good greens and some healthy vegetables and some bone broth, and start healing your body from all the wreckage and all the carnage and all the garbage that's made its mark on you, that's caused you harm. We can change all of that. We can take the old, throw it out, and bring in the new, and really make something new happen. We do this with a sprint every single month, but this sprint is the first sprint of 2020. It is the first sprint of 2020. It's the first sprint of a new decade. And for 7 days, you can do anything for 7 days. You clear the decks. You get rid of all that inflammation, and you clean things up, and you give your body what it needs to start healing itself. And I just want you to know this thing. This is a little nugget that I want you to write down. I want you to write this down and to take it with you on your calendar, in your car. I want you to think about this, that your body is designed to heal. All it needs is the right ingredients from you, you know? And you know where it starts, right? It's from your mouth. It's also when you're thinking. What are you thinking about? Is it powerful or is it pitiful? What are you eating? Is it powerful or is it pitiful? Right? How are you participating? What are you saying? Is it powerful or is it pitiful? Let's use that as a filter for everything. Just weigh and look at it, and there's a clear answer, isn't there? There's always a clear answer. That's powerful, that's pitiful. It's easy to look at and see. And it's also a simple thing to start, guiding the boat down a different path, guiding the whole thing down. We can always catch the wind of change. We can't just have to adjust the sails. We have to know where we're going. We have to understand that we can't keep doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting those different results. It doesn't happen that way. What happens is we get confounded, we get discouraged, and we say, well, it's never going to work for me. I can't do this, blah, 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 blah. And you know the whole drill. And I don't want you to have that this year. I want you to have something completely 100% different. So to be motivated and to go the right way that you want to go, start measuring things with the pitiful or powerful measuring stick. It's a simple thing. Just pull it out of your hat, because you could say that at any moment. Is this a powerful way to eat, or is this pitiful? Is this a powerful thing to think about, or is that a pitiful thing? Does this make me feel good, or does this make me feel like crap? That's the bottom line, isn't it? We get locked in and start believing the lies that aren't true. We believe a lot of things about ourselves that are not true because we're all worthy. We all have a purpose. We all have an opportunity to have the exact lives that we want. But we cannot do that when we're thinking about things in the wrong way. So powerful or pitiful? Easy. It starts with P, two different words. On one hand you have one, on the other hand you have another. And if we looked at everything that we're doing that way, how powerful would that be? It wouldn't be pitiful at all, would it? So we have the sprint, and it's coming up this Monday, a week from today. It's 7 days. It's 100% free. It is free. It is free. It is free. There's some recipes there, so you can have some really good, delicious things. There's everything that you need to know, and I've explained it all. 18 pages. I explained it all. Are you ready to sprint? Are you? Are you ready to be powerful in 2020? It's easy. Go to savingdinner.com/sprint. You've got yourself the whole new way to start. You have in your hands your guidebook to being powerful. And if you want to put the whole thing on steroids, we've got supplements that go with it. So you can see it. You can see everything that we have. And of course, you don't need to have them. But I'll tell you what, if you're a second time, third time sprinter or whatever, put those supplements in and watch what happens. Today would be a great day to do it because they'll go out and you'll have them in time. And even if you don't, and it's Wednesday of next week and you get them, so what? Now you can start putting those results on steroids. I think it's just something amazing. And I'll tell you, I have a little video of how to use L-glutamine to cut off those sugar cravings and those carb cravings. And you put it directly on your teeth and your gums and your tongue, and it knocks a sugar craving out the door, kicks it to the curb immediately. Now, I learned this trick from a psychiatrist who uses this. Her specialty is working with addicts. She's a doctor, and she says physiologically there is nothing better than taking L-glutamine, opening it up a capsule if it's a capsule, but we use a straight powder, and just taking that stuff and putting it on your teeth and your gums. It knocks the cravings out. I've got several ladies doing this, and they swear by it. I do too. I've got a little dish of it sitting on my desk at home. So do that. Get yourself set up for success. Set up for success. Set up to be powerful. The sprint is one way that you do it, because when you start taking real care of your body and start feeling really good and start getting rid of the inflammation and stop being so racked full of pain, your genes will follow. The gene part comes in later. I know we get really wrapped up with, man, I want to look cute in my jeans. And I get that. We all want to, right? I have a pair of jeans that I want to get into. But if we can start looking at it from the pain perspective, if we can start looking at it from the inflammation perspective and understand that everything that goes into our mouth is going to directly affect us, either in a powerful way and help us heal, or in a pitiful way and harm us. Think about that. We have that kind of power at the end of our fork, you guys, or the end of our fingers if we're using finger food. Well, this is what we get to do. We get to make decisions that are based on powerful decisions instead of pitiful ones. We get to make decisions that are going to move the needle in our lives, that are going to have us participating in our lives instead of just being on the sidelines watching it. Is that what you want? I know you want to be out there playing with your kids instead of just sitting there because you just don't have the energy for it. I know that you don't want to be asking for seatbelt extenders when you get on the plane to go somewhere. And I know right now that the pain that you're feeling and the inflammation and your hands hurting, none of that is what you want. So let's take care of that. I'm going to show you how to do it in the sprint. And I will be there every step of the way for you. It's 7 days. Give it a chance for 7 days. It's free, for heaven's sakes. I don't want you to live a pitiful life. I want you to live a powerful life. And it starts with taking care of your body right now. Right now. And we start on Monday. And when we start on Monday, I'll tell you what, you go get it, you print it out, you take 3-hole punch, you put it in a notebook, you read this like your life depended on it, because maybe it does. You read this, follow it. If you have questions, you can come into our sprint group, which is a community of loving, amazing, encouraging women who are going to have your back. I'll have your back too, and you'll be there. You'll be getting the support, everything that you need. Call a girlfriend, tell her you want her to do it with you. I'm telling you, it's 7 days, and it is an amazing, inspiring 7 days that will blow your mind. Am I right, ladies? We have 114 people here right now, and out of those 114 people, 117, it just keeps going up. After all those people who are here, I'm telling you, anybody who's done the sprint and has had these kind of results, starts talking about it right now. Chit chat, tell them what it's about. And thanks for the love. Look at all those hearts coming up. I love it. Makes me happy. But that's what we're doing. And I want to motivate you to get over to saveydinner.com/sprint, print it out, plan for it like this is one of the most important events of your life. If you were planning your wedding or a child's birthday party, you wouldn't just wing it, would you? Heck no, you would have things written out. You'd be calling people, you'd be going to the stores and gathering up all your things. You do the same thing with the sprint. You set yourself up for absolute success. You get yourself into that sprint group. You participate, your life will change. Am I right? Am I right, Amy? Right? I saw Joanne, Sharon, yep, all of you. I see you. Will your life change? Am I right? It will. This is your vehicle for life, guys. You have one body. You can't go trade that in like you would a car because it's suddenly starting to poop out in you. You can't. You're stuck. You've got it for life. So let's fix this. Let's fix it right now. Let's stop playing around with fire. You want to cool the fire? I'll show you how. You want to feel great? I'm going to show you exactly what to do. You want to lose some weight and get in some cute jeans? Got that for you. And you want to put the whole thing on steroids? Order the supplements, and I'll show you exactly how to use them. And there's links all over here.
They're not steroids, though.
We are going to take care of you. We're going to make sure that your life is going to look completely different than it did in 2019. I want you to see yourself in 1 year from today. What do you want it to look like? Exactly what you have now, or 100% different? Do you want to do a 180? I want to do a 180. Let's do a 180 together. It's that simple, and it's free. I mean, what do you have to lose? Maybe a few pounds? Maybe some inflammation? Some pain? There's a lot of stuff that you can lose. And I'm going to tell you what right now. Today's the day. Don't wait. Let's do this. I am motivated. I am jacked up. 2020, I own her. Do you own 2020? If you own 2020, tell me right now in the comments. And start sharing this video. Lisa Dunham usually lose 6 pounds each sprint. She's fading to nothing. She's the incredible shrinking woman. Kimberly, same thing. She's crushing it. All these women, I know who they are. And I will know who you are too once you join us. But you got to get in. You've got to get in. I will take care of it. I'm so glad you listened to Kimberly. And Lynn, yes. Yes, it is. And you're right. You can't do this alone. And the science supports this. If we have a community with us, I read 8 studies, or even 9 studies, I don't even remember, but each one of them had a different viewpoint of why it's so important to have a community. So here you are. Here's your plan. Here's your community. And here's your support. You've got all of it. And when you have everything in place, everything changes. You're no longer the Lone Ranger. You're no longer saying, I hate this, I can't do it, blah, 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 blah. No, you're not. You're in the place of power. You've lost the pitiful position and you're in the powerful position. And that's what we want to do. Joanne said this is an awesome community. She's 100% right because she's in it. So's Vanessa. I saw my girl Vanessa there. And there's Trisha. Yes, Trisha's smart. She's ordering her supplements today. Order your supplements today. Get them done. We're going to make this happen, guys. We're going to have the most epic 2020. And I'm telling you what, I am not going to let anybody get left behind. If you're in there and I see you and you reach out for help, I will not let you down. I will be there and I'll pull you back up. We are all there for each other. And this is what separates the goats from the sheep, baby. This is why we're doing all that we can do. Jolanda is ordering today too. Smart girl. Get on it. And just remember, we will buzz it down to the post office about 4:30 our time, right?
That's what we're heading on right now.
We're making sure that's put out today. Trisha just said, "Thanks for driving safely, Mark." Trisha knows. Mark's laughing. All right. Yes, and you can see we got all of our junk in the car, and I'm so ready to get home. You know, I love going. I love seeing family. I love seeing friends and hanging out. But don't you just love going home, your own bed, and all that? Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. Anyway, and I'm also looking forward to meeting you in the sprint. All right, get your supplements ordered. If this is, your second, third time or whatever, you know what this is about. You know how extensive this thing is, and you're right. Terry just made a very good point. Okay. Terry just said that this is the week to be getting out the garbage. If this is your first time and you're all carved up and jacked up on all the Christmas treats and everything else, read the sprint. There's a whole thing on how to just bring it down a notch so that you just don't go into it cold turkey next week and just go blah. So I just don't want that to happen to you. Somebody was just asking, if you're on a tight budget, what would you get? I would strongly suggest that you get the perfect paleo protein, get any flavor you want. You can get the unflavored, you can get the chocolate, you can get the vanilla, whatever you want. If you do unflavored, you can sweeten it with a little dark cacao, just plain dark cacao powder and a couple of drops of stevia to your taste, or vanilla bean, use a vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract, and a little stevia to taste. So it's kind of flexible that way. Or you can just, you can be like really hardcore and go all of that. But we're getting rid of sweet. You'll see. When you read everything, you'll see exactly how this whole thing works. It is incredible. And I can't even tell you how amazing it is to watch people, lose the medications even. It's unbelievable. This is what we do. I'm so proud of everybody who participates in this. So that's what I would recommend, is the collagen. And the other thing is too, if you've been super carbaholic and you're just like sugar is coursing through your veins right now as we speak, you might want to get the hot melt mix, because the hot melt mix, go to savingdinner.com//sprint. It's on the same key as your question mark, Mary. That's where you'll find the sprint link. Print out the whole thing, because we start January 6th. We start 1 week from today. 1 week from today, okay? Back to being a carbaholic. If you have that issue, then get the hot melt mix. The hot melt mix has exogenous ketones in it, so it gives you that quick boost to get into ketosis. Super helpful as you're switching fuel sources. You'll understand all about that when you get the sprint link. That's number one. Number two, it also has electrolytes in it. As you're switching out and as you're going a little bit more low carb, you can start having these like flu-like symptoms. They call it the low carb flu. They call it the keto flu, whatever. And here's what you have to understand. You can get rid of that with electrolytes. So that's the sodium, the potassium, and the magnesium. And then with a little MCT oil, which is what's in our formula, and it's also great tasting, by the way. It tastes a little like, it's cucumber, key lime, mint taste, I guess, I would say. Delicious. And once you do that, and you start having that once a day, which I do I haven't done that, and I'm dying for it right now, by the way. But when you do that and drink that every day, it makes you feel good, and it makes those symptoms go away. It's absolutely unbelievable. Okay? All right. Everyone get on it. I feel, and you old sprinters, which really sounds terrible, I want you guys to play full out this round. I mean, full out. And I want to see you in every day. I want you to be in there with me in the sprint group, helping to encourage and bringing everybody along. We have a movement afoot here. Sprint 2020. We are going to change the world. You with me? What do you say? I say we are going to do that. There you go. There comes some hearts. You're my girlfriends. And I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Peace out. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get off the road here for a pit stop. And I'll be back. I will see you tomorrow. And if you are a brand new member of Take Back Your Life, we have our first class tomorrow at 2 o'clock. That's every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, and it's going to be awesome. It's all on habits. And then if you are a club member for Hot Milk Club, on Thursday we have a Supplement 101. That's going to be our topic for in there. So we have all kinds of stuff going on. And don't forget to also, if you are a part of Take Back Your Life and you haven't filled in a coaching form and you want me to coach you before the end of the year, you better get on it. A few slots left, and I hope you grab one of them. All right, you guys are the best. Love you all, really, and I thank you so much for such an incredible 2019. I can't wait to make 2020 the most epic year yet with you. All right? Peace out, guys.